Rather than because, I would say this this piece of mise en scène suggests, enunciates, that's quite a difficult word to use, but it means that you could use it, that the characters are in their own little world, that they're in their own claustrophobic world. Isolated, insular, discrete, their own discrete world, discrete, not discrete like private, not discrete like you're being subtle and not offending anyone, discrete like cut off. Yeah. Good. I don't think that's a very good way of putting what you're putting, but I would say it also creates a sense of discomfort for the audience as the weather is hot and the sun is beating down on the characters, something like that. Rather than just saying the desert is not a pleasurable place to be. Well, that depends who you are. You might be somebody who loves the desert. The characters' costumes suggest that this film is set in the 1990s, okay? Not based on their costumes. It makes them sound like real people. Somerset, and then in brackets I would put Morgan Freeman to say you know who the actor is. Somerset wears, I don't think that's a top hat. You need to research what kind of hat that is.
Yeah.
I would say it's a Homburg, but I'm not sure. Which is a deliberate it kind of fits with him as a character, because he's the older cop, isn't it? He's sort of, which kind of connotes his heritage, his heritage as a policeman who's about to retire. But you're right, it also is a nod to the iconography of the crime thriller. It's what a traditional detective would wear. Yeah, something along those lines. So yeah, again, you would say the weapons that the two policemen carry also denote their different the difference in their experience, or suggest how they represent the past and the present of law enforcement, something like that. Don't say we're younger. That's so. It's just like what you'd say to someone. It's too informal. Okay. I would say there are very few diegetic sounds, rather than we only hear. Try and keep the first person out of it. It's almost as if Somerset is cutting the tension with a knife. If there's a close-up on the box which allows the viewers to see the detail on the box, what is the detail on the box?
The piece of blood.
Okay, so you need to say that, which allows the viewers to see, which draws the viewer's attention to a smear of blood on the box. As soon as he Okay, so again, this is rather informal. You've got to talk about editing here. It's not. He doesn't discover it. It's what does Fincher do here? There's a sharp cut. We don't see the contents of the box. Okay, he doesn't see the contents of the box. What's in the box?
The head.
What's actually in the box? In the real world?
Nothing.
Yes. Okay. So you're talking about that illusion. What you've said here is as soon as he discovers the contents of the box. The contents of the box might be a message saying, Morgan, don't forget to look surprised. Yeah. So you've got to talk about you've got to talk about Fincher cuts quickly from Somerset's from whatever it is. I'm not sure. Somerset's point of view shot of the box to a reaction shot of his face in close up, to emphasize the horror, or to create the horror of what he is supposed to have seen, or what he has seen. Yeah? You don't tell that in editing terms. You just say, as soon as he discovers the contents of the box, he jumps up. Yeah? You talk about close up, but what's actually going on in terms of the technical aspects of it, because that's what you're looking at.
Shut up. What the fuck are you talking about?
You hear me, detective?
He's done it already there.
Here he comes.
What?
Yeah.
I
He's
tried
already
to
looked, hasn't
taste
he?
the life of a simple man.
Right, so here's our...
Proud.
Shut the fuck up, you piece of shit.
There, okay. So it goes from a profile shot. You got your close-up with the blood. Actually, there's a sudden cut there. You notice that?
Yeah, to him.
Well, there's a cut to his face, and then the very sharp cut back to the box, as if to say, his face, oh my God, like to say to the audience, that's what he's looking at. And another cut back, and another cut back, and another cut back. And then the cut to the helicopter pilot, all right? Technically, there's a load of stuff going on there, but you haven't said that. You've just said, oh, when he sees what's in the box, he goes, all right?
Yeah.
So a bit more detailed analysis there would be good. Right, I'm going to have to move fast because I've got to get on to other people. I don't want anyone to say the fact that. The fact that Mills suggests. That doesn't mean anything to me. Yeah, that's all right. Colour, yes. Right, rather than saying calmly reveals with the line, blah, 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 whatever it might be, you can quote from the dialogue. Is that the line you think that tells him that the head's in the box?
Yeah.
Okay. So with the line, her pretty head, Doe calmly reveals that Mills's wife's head is in the box. Yeah? A medium close-up is used to emphasize the significance of what he has said. Right. This is a value judgment. That's like you saying, okay, well, Mills's world is now slowly starting to crumble. The audience might or might not think that, but it's not for you to say. So you need to suggest that Mills's world is crumbling. The camera becomes shaky.
Yeah.